This is Delhi. Please stand by for our next program. This is Akashvani.
We now present a feature titled India's Economy, Journey from Poverty to Global Powerhouse. The feature highlights the milestones in India's economic growth since 1947 and particularly in the last decade.
The Indian economy is the only one growing rapidly today. Europe is either stagnating or in decline. Industrial innovation in Europe is either rare or not being monetized. India, on the other hand, is growing from strength to strength. With a new strategy from Prime Minister Narendra Modi, who's decided not to draw from the age-old trickle-down effect, but from a democratization of the economy using the UPI payment system, where data from every single transaction, however small, pushes the GDP higher and higher.
The change is evident in all walks of life, where the paradigm for corporate India and small business India is changing rapidly. The number of small income employment opportunities are rising in geometric progression. People from small towns are migrating in millions to earn from the ever-growing service economy. This is now an unstoppable force observed in every corner of the country, regardless of the political dispensation of the state government in place.
Since independence in 1947, India has been steadily on the path to being a global powerhouse, while steadily removing poverty from its ever-growing population. Government of India's initiatives like Direct Benefit Transfer Scheme have removed hurdles from making the benefits reach the last man in the economic pyramid, resulting in everyone contributing to economic growth. Here is what Supriya Devasthali, Joint CGA, PFMS, Department of Expenditure, Government of India explains.
This public financial management system is a digital platform which is integrated with large number of banks. It's more than 650 banks. It was started on 1st January 2013. So Government of India is benefited in terms of the effective cash management. Say for example, under PM Kisan, funds are to be transferred at a particular time when there is a sowing season, etc. Important stages in the farming activities. If funds have to be transferred at that time, the Honorable Prime Minister clicks a button and then the benefit transfer starts, and approximately 10 crore farmers are covered under this scheme. So within, let's say, about 2-3 hours, all these farmers get benefits in their accounts. In the earlier scheme, when we had to transfer funds, let's say, to the states, and the states would then be transferring it to the farmers, there would be delays in that, there would be some missing transactions.
The Indian economy is about sustainable growth coupled with food and energy security for its people.
Rural empowerment initiatives through generation of jobs and infusion of credit for adopting new technology in villages have added more women to India's workforce. In the last decade, India has taken center stage with its role in the G20 forum, BRICS and other global platforms. Widespread digital education programs and Skill India programs by the government have turned around the social paradigm in India for the better.
The success story of Indian economic growth is a topic of discussion almost everywhere. That is, in international fora and at the domestic front, in chat rooms, boardrooms, universities and colleges. Let's join one such informal forum, a farewell party of an economics teacher in a college in Kolkata.
Good morning, students. For people who are new to this university, I am Professor Urmila Ghatge. We are gathered here to bid farewell to Professor Raman Chatterjee on his retirement. Raman has been with us for more than 3 decades now. He has made studying economics a pleasure for students.
So,
Let's welcome him with a great round of applause. Professor Chatterjee, please take the stage now.
Thank you, Urmila. My dear students, I would like to thank you all for this gathering. I am blessed to have you in my life. Today, let us end my long and eventful teaching career with a discussion on the Indian economy, which is easily the most exciting economy in the world in 2025.
Sir, why do you want to teach on your last day?
Great question.
Yes, Abhishek. I would like to, as I think this is what I do the best.
Sir, would it not be better to tell us stories today about your teaching life?
That is a good idea, Rashmi. Let me tell you about the time when I joined this university. The place did not have a decent building in 1987, nor did it have proper desks. Sometimes the garden and the shade from its large peepal trees served as classrooms.
True.
Professor Ghadge had not yet joined then. When she did join some years later, she was Urmila Deshpande and not yet Professor Urmila Ghadge.
Absolutely.
Both of us were very glad to have our jobs, as those days jobs were far fewer than it is today.
Sir, why were jobs fewer then?
Good question. You see, Abhishek, there were fewer universities, fewer students who wanted to add a graduation degree to their portfolio. Forget about masters and doctorates. The few universities that were there hired less teachers. Their budgets were low and infrastructure was minimal. Today, we have a robust economy with thousands, if not lakhs, of private and state-run universities, with huge campuses housing many students who are undertaking employment-oriented courses.
Sir, why didn't they have industry-focused degree programs then?
Because, Rashmi, they had a skeletal industry in India then as compared to the industry of today in India. India's economy grew owing to its industry's growth at 2 points. First, when the economy was liberalized from a previously socialist economy to a freer market economy in 1991. And second, when a lot of public sector companies and government machinery was rationalized or cut down by Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji to make India's economy more agile and effective. This happened from 2014 onwards.
Yes, that's right. In the period between the 1970s and the 1990s, white-collar jobs paid more, and the edge was knowledge of reading, writing, typing, and stenography. Knowledge of spoken English even got you a manager's job.
Sir, what do you suggest we do for our careers now?
Think of entrepreneurship as an option. However small or however big, try to generate employment. Even if you have a job, create a side hustle, either through the internet on a website of your own or a ground delivery concept. This is the new age economy, where everyone is fighting for space in the economy and winning. Jobs linked to education will always be available. They may change in number or change in nature, but they will always be there.
That's true. Even while you're working at a job, the applied technology may change and the nature of your job may change. This is happening every day. So you've got to be prepared for it every day. Am I clear to you all?
Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
That's good. Let's have a round of applause for our Professor Raman Chatterjee.
Entrepreneurship. Well, that truly has become the game changer in the Indian economy as more and more youngsters are becoming job providers and not just job seekers.
The government is incentivizing business and is encouraging youngsters to start their own ventures. No doubt, India now has become one of the biggest startup hubs in the world. Banks are playing a big role in this.
Banker Abhijay Babu
AGM, and in the banking sector for the last 3 decades has something to add.
I've been working with the bank for the last 30 years. What changes I've seen is a huge change, huge transition in the economy among the borrowers, people, entrepreneurs, everybody, government. Earlier, people used to do business from their own funds, putting their capital. For the last 10 or so years, I can see government has brought up many schemes, Mudra Yojana, PM Swanidhi, PABL, and earlier Stand Up India scheme for the lady entrepreneurs. PM Mudra Yojana, earlier it was up to 10 lakh, now it's been increased to 20 lakh. Like everybody gets the opportunity to grow their business. Their interest grew up to do their businesses, and we are helping them. As far as possible, people are very happy. There is a drastic improvement in loan disbursements and all during the last 10 years.
The picture changed for the Indian economy over the years. Today, new concepts such as Skill India, Atmanirbhar Bharat, and Make in India have brought about massive changes in the way we look at careers, earnings, and education in relation to the economy. Side hustles such as delivery boys, cooks, tutors, waiters make as much money as the person can devote time. More time devoted means more money.
The steady growth of the Indian economy has resulted in different family dynamics. Both husband and wife, and sometimes undergraduate children, have side incomes from contributing to the workflow of startups and established companies as consultants.
During the 1970s and 1980s, the Indian economy was largely fed by transactions revolving around contracts for government projects. The 1990s and 2000s saw the contribution of the private sector grow. After the government implemented the UPI payment system, the Indian economic engine got democratized. The GDP figures no longer depended on large corporations with their massive rupee contracts, but was now distributed among millions of transactions between billions of trading entities within India's small towns and peripheries of large metropolises. The Indian economy no longer depends on large companies to provide people employment, but now the economic data rides on a much wider base of micro and small businesses run out of homes and corner shops.
India's significant push in infrastructure development has been most notable in the last decade, particularly from 2014 onwards. This period has seen a substantial increase in investment, particularly in road and railway networks, as well as a focus on sustainable infrastructure and digital connectivity.
That has given an unexpected boost to cash inflow from foreign tourists visiting India, and new terms in the tourism sector have emerged, as Mukesh Sharma, dealing in the business of inbound tourism, explains.
People have started doing staycations concept, that is stay as well as vacations. With the technology and internet, people go to a destination, maybe a beach destination, hills destination, stay there for a longer duration, work on their laptop during the daytime, spend evening trekking or hiking during the mornings and evenings or over the weekends. Similar concept is business and leisure, which is happening these days. Most of the multinational companies have their employees exchange program, or they come here to India to work, and then during the weekends or before or after their business trip, they do explore India. So that is also a concept which is quite popular these days. Medical tourism is another thing which we are doing really well. Last year we had almost 7.3 million people who came here for medical treatments, and there are 3 reasons for people coming to India for medical tourism. One is the cost. In India, most of the countries, first world countries, we offer same treatment, same quality at 1/3 or 1/5 of the price. Countries in Western Africa or Bangladesh, where the medical infrastructure is really in bad shape. So for the quality treatment, these people come to India. Third is in first world countries, most of the countries, if you have to get non-emergency medical treatment like knee replacement, the waiting period is too long. So they come to India, get it done here instantly and go back. This is one sector which is growing well. Wellness tourism, that is more a combination of Ayurveda, yoga, meditation and naturopathy. So we have some hospitals as well as resorts. Some of the hotels are using really nice terms like a Vanvasa, 14 days course where you are restricted to use any digital gadgets. You just have to do the Ayurvedic massages and Ayurvedic treatments with the medicines. A schedule covering yoga and meditation every day and keep you active like gardening, hugging a tree and milking a cow.
While infrastructure development has been going on since independence, the recent decade marks a period of accelerated growth and modernization. Media sales manager Shailesh Bharadwaj.
The Indian media industry has played a significant role in the growth of Indian economy by contributing directly towards revenue generation and indirectly by influencing other sectors. It's valued over $2 trillion and has shown consistent growth year on year. It's advertising industry which helps other businesses grow by promoting products and services, earning revenue from overseas market. Indian media has helped enhance India's soft power and it influences international opinion and building India's image globally. This contributes to foreign investment and bilateral cultural economic ties.
The transformation in the economic sector can baffle anyone who has been in coma for even a decade. Let's imagine that someone has invented a time machine, and through that time machine, we have united 5 people, all aged exactly 21 years. The first couple, Sridharan, comes in from 1975, Malhotra's from 1995, and Mr. Rawat, well, he is a contemporary, and they have all gathered together in a conference room.
Let's turn on the time machine and bring these couples from various time periods spanning across 5 decades into present-day India.
Here we go.
Plaster is good. Very good.
For the first time, the metro train.
Mrs. Sridharan, am I awake?
Dreaming?
Oh God! Ayyo! Where have we landed? What is this girl holding? Very strange thing, Mr. Sridharan. A little tile and another big tile. What are those things?
Always questioning, always questioning. How do I know, Ji? Even I am feeling very awkward. Look, looks like they are from another planet. Only yesterday, our first satellite, Aryabhatta, was launched.
April 19, 1975 was a great day in the Indian history as country's first satellite, Aryabhatta, was launched into space.
I am telling you, emergency was declared only yesterday.
Prime Minister Indira Gandhi declared a state of internal emergency under Article 352 of the Constitution.
And we need to be very, very careful. God knows who this strange-looking woman is.
Right. Let me ask her. Madam, can you tell me what are you holding in your hands?
I will tell you. But what is he talking about? Emergency, Aryabhatta. This is 2015, not 1975. And madam, I'm carrying in my hand the latest phone. This is the latest smartphone.
A smartphone?
This is what it is now. It's time to catch up, woman. Have you been living under a rock? You see, I earn more than anybody in my friend circle. And I live in high society.
Madam, what are you saying? A smartphone?
Yes.
Is it 2015?
Exactly.
Oh, how did we reach here?
Ma'am, sir, can you please introduce yourself? Maybe I will be able to solve this mystery for you. I have some idea about what could have happened.
Who are you, Ji?
I am Rawat, the head of Time and Space Research Initiative.
Hello, Mr. Rawat. We are Sridharans. Although we are happy that India has launched Aryabhatta into space yesterday.
We have a faint idea as to what change that is going to bring about. But at the same time, emergency was also declared. We are very scared about India's future, Ji.
Oh, so you are from the 1975 and asking a woman of 2015 such strange questions. Both of you are even staring at us.
My God, what is happening?
Wait a minute. How come 2015 and 1975 people have come together at this place? You must be lying.
We are not lying, Ji.
Ah, some impersonators you are. First tell me, what is your objective? Security.
Oh, madam, you are lying. We will call security.
Okay.
Security.
Okay, everybody, please calm down. Let us not quarrel.
Ask her to calm down.
Mrs. Malhotra and the Sridharans, it is neither 1975 nor 2015.
Then?
It is 2025.
Ayyo, Rama! How is it possible?
Well, my students worked on a time machine.
Time machine?
What?
Yes, and brought all of you to the future.
What are you talking, man?
How is it possible?
Listen to me. We have teleported you from your time to the India of 2025.
2025? And I am still alive? Rajesh Khanna is also alive?
No, sir. But yes, I can surely assure you that you were scared of India's future. India has grown by leaps and bounds. And nowadays, we are thinking of joint venture with American, Chinese, Japanese, Arabian, Turkish and European companies.
Oh, myself a Malhotra. Joint ventures with Turkish and Arabian companies? What are you talking about? Have you checked with the Ministry of Home Affairs and the Ministry of External Affairs? Your application will take 10 years to be processed.
Mr. Malhotra, both those ministries are already helping me. And in fact, Prime Minister Modi's government is helping all exporters to do better in the global market if they enter into joint ventures and manufacture in India under the Make in India scheme. We generate jobs for foreigners in India, and Indian boys and girls do not look for jobs in failing economies such as US, France, Germany and UK.
Failing?
And as for your application taking 10 years to be processed, we have a single window clearance on the internet.
Oh my God.
Where simple things like renewing your driver's license takes only 3 minutes.
3 minutes? Ayyo.
3 days or 3 minutes?
3 minutes, sir. A goods and services tax application for a business takes a fortnight to a month.
Goods and services tax?
In fact, Prime Minister Modi's team is also expediting digital public administration on a unified platform across state governments and the union government.
Modi? Prime Minister Modi?
Ayyo, the Prime Minister is Indira Gandhi ji. What are you saying? Right, Mr. Sridharan?
I can understand that you are confused as you have come to 2025. And as you are now in 2025, Shri Narendra Modi ji took over as Prime Minister on May 26, 2014. And since then, he has been overhauling the Indian economy. We are now the 4th largest economy in the world.
4th largest?
Are you joking?
The IMF projects India to become the 3rd largest by 2028.
The change in India's economic scenario is truly incredible.
The Sridharans and the Malhotras are not to be blamed if they are time travelers standing in the changed India of 2025.
Two industries which display the journey from a socialist economy to a robust free market economy in India are the automobile industry and the civil aviation industry. The ancillary industries related to these two industries provide millions of jobs in India.
We turn to the events in the civil aviation industry from one of the captains of this industry, literally. Captain Gopinath, an army veteran and ground-level sustainable solutions finder, had started the airline Deccan Aviation with the tagline, Simply Fly, in the year 2003. Let's hear from the captain himself.
Connectivity of the roads, the railways, shipping, internet, and not to forget the most, I think, vital in modern economy, if you want to be globally competitive and efficient, it has to be also by air, both cargo as well as people. In some cases, we can do a video call, as in a conference call, but people have to travel and then connect and cargo has to reach. So if India wants to be joining the global economy and join the pantheon of the developed nations, then aviation is integral to that growth. Then both cargo as well as the people who want to invest have to reach there so that the goods that they manufacture and want to import and export have easy access of air connectivity. The value is not just in the economic aspect, but it also is wider in the sense that aviation subsumes geography. So it shrinks the country.
We've noticed over the decades since independence that India's growth has been steady and sustainable. There has been an infrastructure boom with new national highways, peripheral highways, new airports, land ports and ocean ports. According to the Ministry of Road Transport and Highways, the length of national highways in India has increased from 91,287 kilometers in 2014 to 1,46,145 kilometers in 2024, a growth of 60%, and makes India's national highway network the second largest in the world. India's youth is now more aligned to India's economic growth, with jobs in the burgeoning service sector through both startups and also brick-and-mortar companies.
According to the Ministry of Finance, on June the 30th, 2025, gross goods and services tax collection doubled in 5 years to reach an all-time high of 22.08 lakh crore rupees in the 2024-25 fiscal year from 11.37 lakh crore rupees in fiscal year 2021.
In the first year, monthly GST collection was about 19,000 crore. By 2023, this number had gone up to 1.5 lakh crore. In April 2024, total collection in GST was 2.1 lakh crore, and in April 2025, a new record of rupees 2.32 lakh crore in 1 month.
This represents solid economic growth, pivoting India into the position of the only bright spot in the world.
As India rolls on with its army of innovators and nation builders to shape the world's fastest growing economy, some new developments have been taking place to push Bharat Mata onto faster trajectories. Imposition of new tariffs on imports from India is going to put price pressure on Indian exporters.
This will most certainly end in Indian exporters finding new markets for their goods and services with better margins, unknowingly make the path sweeter to India's victory. Bharat today houses the most dynamic and exciting economies in the world.
Let us all come together and wish Bharat Mata the best for the immediate and distant future. Jai Hind!
Indian Economy, Journey from Poverty to a Global Powerhouse, written by Debashish Roy. Narration by Lalima, Aneja and Manoj Mainkar. Additional voicing, Mamta, Nitin Bhasin, Gaurav Devgan, Tanvi Khurana, Abhishek Tiwari and Himani Bari, and produced by Nitish Arora. We wish a very happy Independence Day in advance To all the listeners of Akashvani,
a presentation of the Central English Features Unit. This broadcast came to you from the Delhi station of Akashvani.